Right, we're coming to the end of the job. Have a look at this old standpipe. I don't know, it's all nicely polished. It's going to look great when it's all done up. But they are so heavy, the old ball type standpipes. Done the insides of the cabinets, all nice and pretty, and this has been replaced.
Oh, it's looking good, isn't it? Wow, looks really good.
Yeah. I've made some extra panels up to go in there. That was all just open to the elements before, so I've made some panels to cover over there and to cover over here. Those are still covered up to protect the brass.
Yeah.
So that's the old radiator heater that attaches in there. I don't know if it still works or not.
Oh, the old plug, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
We've got a new suction hose.
Yeah.
And new straps.
Yeah.
New rubber on top here. Climb up the back and have a look actually. New rubber on here. Got to clean it yet. Go over it with a brush. Nice and clean. Make it look pretty.
Suction looks good. Man, those brass couplings must have been heavy to carry.
Oh, they were very heavy though. And the hose reel needed a bit of work done on it. Its frame was broken, so it needed welding. And all these gantries have all been off the truck and painted. The back of the cab was rotted out. We had to replace that.
Yep.
We've cleaned right up underneath the cab, right under here, up to here.
Okay.
And given it a coat of protective paint, which will help it.
Got a new seat here.
A brand new seat.
Colonel will like that.
Well,
he's used to sitting down, isn't he?
He is. He'll love you for saying that.
Okay, so we've got the lights here, which have been re-chromed.
Yeah, yes, the lights have been chromed, not the stand, but the lights have been. I'm just in the middle of putting those back together and just going to solder the joints as they're all, which they weren't before. So we're paying a little bit of extra attention to detail that wasn't there before. A few little chips. Unfortunately, what happens is when you start doing something to it new, you find all these little things that you never noticed before, little chips that were in here. So we're just going to deal with those. This mudguard had some splits in it, so we've had these cabinets off and repaired the splits on it. We had to reconstruct these cabinets. They were absolutely rotted out underneath. And if you look up under here, you'll see that this was once the Waitarua Fire Brigade when it was the truck was on station at Waitarua.
Oh,
so that's the ladder that we had, obviously. So that's part of the truck's history as well.
Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was at Waitarua for about 7 years, I think, from memory.
7 years.
And I can recall going to many a fire on it.
Quite bizarre how you're restoring it, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, I never thought that would ever happen.
No.
New chrome handles. Those handles went in for chroming, and they just rotted in the bath. So we had to have new ones made. Harris Race Cars in Glendine made those.
Oh, did they?
Fabulous job. It was plated by Terry Platers. Hopped in it to drive it in the other night, and the engine goes up to 4 revs. And what I'd forgotten was I was working here around the throttle, and I had the throttle up to full noise. That's what we used to do. I shouldn't say it, but back in the old days, we'd be driving along and the poor old driver would be sitting there, be coming into a corner, and up would go the revs. So the driver would retaliate by running under a tree, and all the guys sitting there, a low-hanging tree, and all the guys sitting on the back and get branches all over. You'd never get away with doing that these days. You'd be in jail.
Brilliant.